Hey, it's those Utah sisters here with a video to explain how to play Shark Attack in your classroom. Shark Attack is one of my favorite games because it requires no supplies besides what we provide. You're going to want to have a worksheet for every student or task cards or the assignment, whatever you're going to do for the day. You do need a laptop or a wireless mouse, something the kids will have access to. If your laptop is touchscreen, they can also just touch. And then you're going to need to open this PowerPoint template. So when you click on this right here, it's going to bring you to this slide. And then something you need to know is you cannot play the game in Google Slides or Microsoft Slides, whatever your default is. You're going to need to download it so it opens in an actual PowerPoint. So you'll click File, create a copy, download a copy. Okay. Once you do that, it'll open on your computer like this. You will have the option to edit anything. You'll have free reign because it is now yours. You own this. And this is what we programmed the game to play in. So you're going to want to have this here. Okay. First thing to note is there's tons of different options for game boards along the side. They get smaller and then bigger. So if you're playing with a smaller class, you might want to use these smaller ones. If you're playing with a bigger class, you're probably going to want to use these bigger ones. Something we tell you is in the shark's mouth on each slide, it indicates the number of sharks that are hidden on the game board. So this one says 3. So if I was looking at this example right here, it says 4. So there are 4 sharks hidden underneath this game board. Okay. Then let's go back to the instructions and go through there. So in this game, the entire class is working together to play against the teacher and survive a shark attack. Either the students win or the teachers win. Before the game begins, give everybody their worksheet and then choose which size of game board you would like to play. Display the game board on the screen and make sure that students have access to a wireless mouse or laptop, something so they can interact. You're going to set a timer, so pick however long you're going to play for. Once the timer starts, students begin working independently on their assignment. Every time a student completes a question, they get to come up to the game board and select a piece of water. The goal of the students is to uncover all of the sharks before the time runs out, because if they can see all the sharks, they'll survive a shark attack. But if there's any part of a shark that is still lurking under the water when the timer goes off, the teacher wins and the sharks attack. Okay? So if the students uncover all of them, they win. If anything is still hidden, I win. Okay, I'm going to now display the board so you can kind of see how this is going to work. Let's say I want to play with this one right here. I'll click slideshow from current slide. So let's say a student in my class answers a question right. They're going to come up and just click on a square, maybe that one. It revealed water. That did not help the team at all. That's okay. They go sit back down at their desk and continue working as quickly as possible. Maybe another student comes up in the meantime. He wants to class B2. He clicks right here. Dang it, water again. He goes back. Everyone just continues working, trying to earn as many turns as they can to unveil what's under the water. I'm going to try and find a shark for you guys here. I don't know where they're hidden. There we go. So as soon as they see that, they're like, oh, and the class will probably cheer because they're excited they found a shark, which means the other part is right here. They do have to uncover the whole shark for it to count. So now they've unveiled one shark and there's 3 hiding on the page. So they're still looking for 2 more. Oh, there's the other shark. I don't know where I hid the other one. Where did I hide it? Oh, right there. And so if they had it like this, the class would then win because they've unveiled all 3 sharks. You never know how big or small the sharks are before starting, just the number that they're attacking. Okay? So here we go. Frequently asked questions or tips. The shark at the top of the template tells you how many sharks are there. I just told you students don't know how big or small they are. Game boards can vary in size, so use smaller ones for small groups, larger boards for large groups. Sharks can touch one another, but they won't overlap in a singular square. So I always tell my kids they can touch each other, like in this example that we just played right here. Oh, where is it? Right there, sorry. These 2 are touching each other like their boxes are, but they could never overlap. Sharks can go up or down or side to side. They don't go vertical. And then there's just a bunch of more templates. So this game can be played multiple times with your class, and the sharks are just hidden different every time so that your kids will never know. And then it also goes to these bigger boards right here that you can play with if you have a larger class. If you guys try this in your classroom, be sure to tag us at those Utah Sisters.